Funny when you plan to do a thing and then it takes longer than you expect. Yeah, it looks like there's some things going on. Steam, Discord, send now. There we go. So, I have coffee. I heard a noise. Was that a cat or am I haunted by a ghost or something? Oi. Hello. So, I'm going to be doing little bits and pieces, just going between Photoshop and Illustrator. Hello. That moment when you moment. Oi. Why does that look so much? That looks so much better on my monitor. How am I? Yeah, I'm okay. It's kind of funny though. Yeah, no, I was reading about it just beforehand. I do not envy you whatsoever. Like, oh my god. I mean, you have an ambulance that comes by, 3 times within a week or two, so yeah. Damn. I don't know what to say honestly, except hopefully someone tells you what's happening, and if they don't, then it's obviously not as big of a deal as what you're making out in your head. But I'd be concerned as well. Like, oh my god, Jeebus. People talking about Minecraft. And yeah, we'll just quickly talk about a thing that I recently posted. Yes, YouTube memberships are now active, but that's not saying that anything will change. Like, I'm still gonna do same as with Patreon. I'll still do my regular streams. In fact, I think that the YouTube members and the Patreon members will be at the same private Patreon stream. So anyone that becomes a YouTube member will also get access to the Patreon streams because they're kind of meshed together. It'd be kind of silly for me to separate the two. So they're kind of combined. So it doesn't really matter which one you prefer to go with. Patreon, I think you'll see more art if that's what you prefer. But yeah, we're not just here to talk about me and my personal problems. Oh, Jeebus. Okay, so you do know what's happening, so it's not just one person, it's a range of different things that just happened to happen the week that you were there. Oh my god, you poor thing. Yeah. But of course, if you do become a YouTube member, you get access to little emotes that unfortunately you can't get via Patreon because that's not one of the rules. You can't use private emotes on Patreon apparently, so that's the only thing that's slightly different. Yeah. I do not envy you whatsoever. And it's obviously just a couple of little things I need to do. It was so funny last night because I was attempting to do some art. Well, obviously, because I'm always attempting to do art. And I was just sitting there like, there's this really simple thing that I needed to do, and I'm just sitting here like, I really can't be bothered doing that. Don't worry about it. Stay as long or as little as you like. Just remember that we're all good here. It's all friendly. Well, I like to think we're all friendly here. Might get the occasional disruption, but for the most part, I think we behave pretty well. I'm not too sure about games. We'll just see what happens. Dolan hasn't gone yet, but he will be going to pick up some merchandise for the festival we'll be doing, or the convention we'll be doing this weekend. I'm going to be selling my own merch. First time I'm selling prints at a convention, so that's going to be exciting, I hope. So wish me luck with that. I'm only selling 8 prints. I'm not selling all my art because that would be overkill. I'm only selling 8 prints. But I'm making them kind of probably a little bit cheap. Just because they were very easy to do. I'm sorry to hear that. I also don't really have a lot of money. I finally called my psychologist, and for the first time in a while. They were very kind, so thank you very much for not being so mean to me, Mr. Psychologist. Really nice person. And so I'm not getting an appointment until just a little bit into October, so yeah. Don't join the Discord. Look, joining the Discord's okay. I mean, it's not always the absolutely most friendly place, but if you know people and you get along, then, you know, it's fine. I'm so awkward, I'm aware of that. So, yep, just regular arting, chatting, drinking. I have a hazelnut cafe latte because yum. I've gotten accustomed to calling them cafe latte again because that's what they call them in Japanese. Years ago, people did try to get free art from me, and they did because I was a noob and I had no idea what I was doing. But they called it requests, and I mentioned that in one of my videos. Types of arts that people will ask from you, or I can't remember exactly the title, but I did talk about that. So yes, a while ago I did give people free art, but that was like years and years ago. But since then, not really, because people understand, hey, I'm trying to do this as a job, so yeah. Yeah. This is definitely the right layer. Promise you this is definitely the right layer. I have a specific way I want to colour this. American Dogu. That's funny. I've only put up one work on Patreon recently, and that was just a little bit of progress of this one I'm doing now. My Asuka. I have never seen Evangelion before until recently. So we've got the other versions. We've got a couple of other series that we're going to be watching that Dolan's friend has lent us. It's very kind. No, totally. I mean, I personally, right now, the reason why I'm not seeing my psychologist sooner is because I can't afford it. I literally can't afford it. If I saw my psychologist tomorrow because I missed out on a session, I would have no money because I'd spend it all on the psychologist. I'd be very lucky to have 100 left. Because you see, I went to Japan, and yes, I did buy some things, but I also got a very generous donation from, you know, people on YouTube. But YouTube kept some of that money and therefore made things a little bit tricky for me. So it's both my fault and not my fault that I'm in this predicament. Asuka, she has her moments. She's not the best character, but her design is so cool. I got about 5 Asukas while I was in Japan. Yeah, I got a few figurines, but I got cheap figurines. It's not like I got the most expensive ones. There was that Ochako that kept on popping up. Yeah. No, YouTube took quite a bit of my donation money, unfortunately, which is one of the reasons why I have my my PayPal listed below. If you just wanted to donate directly into my PayPal, I mean, I'm not, you know, saying please, I'm begging you, but no, no, don't do that. You need to look after yourself first. I'm a big believer in that. And if anyone else pretending to be me says give me all your money, it's not me, it's some kind of clone. I don't know who she is, but tell her to back off. See you, George. Look after yourself, okay? Why is this not working? Because it's in the wrong section. Nah, you poor thing. See, that's one of the, I'm not trying to brag or make anyone feel bad or anything like that, but that's one of the things about Australia. We've had a couple of, you know, weird terrorist things recently, but none of them have really involved guns. Like, we had a stabbing. We've had a couple of stabbings, but nothing with guns. As far as I'm aware, unless they're just hiding it from the news. Because, hey, they hide things. That was mostly a joke. Well, no, it was a joke. Dolan is, well, I can't speak for everyone, but Dolan is actually really generous with his employees. Like, he will pay them above the minimum, and, you know, 9 times out of 10, if they ask for a raise, he'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll give you a raise. Probably something like that. We have had a Gooby clone, someone that pretended to be me, even though I was right here in front of you guys on stream. There's a simple thing I need to do with this later, and I'll do it. I'm just being lazy. I can be lazy with art. It's not the first time. I'm honest. Look, when it comes to honesty about art or just, things in general, I'll just be honest with you. Oh, hey Bucket. Welcome. So I'm hoping to stream for hopefully a couple of hours. I keep on saying I want to do a longer stream, but then my body ends up giving up and being like, nope, you need to rest. And I listen to my body, because if I don't, then I'm going to suffer later. Again, I'm just being honest with you guys. Bucket's cool. They haven't really done anything silly except, bucket laws or whatever. Hey Carter, welcome. See, the only real difference between being a YouTube member and a Patreon member is that you get emotes and, little icons. I've actually set up the icons. So, but it's completely up to you. I'm not about to be like, do this or I will not forgive you. God, I'm like one of the least entitled people I know. I think there's probably people who are much more selfless than I am. I saw HR before. Sorry I didn't say anything, but hello. Thank you for recently becoming a patron. Much appreciated. Hopefully, we get to chat and I get to know you a little bit more, and I'll be able to send you prints in a month or two, hopefully. Hey Surly, welcome. Still no job. I'm trying. Jobs are difficult. Never let anyone tell you that getting a job is easy, because hey, it might have been once upon a time, but it is not today. It is a lie. Yep. You remind me to save. What was I working on the other day, and I had not saved it the entire time that I was streaming, and that's because Aki wasn't there to remind me. Yeah, I forgot to save. But thankfully I didn't lose any work. But yes, that did happen the other day because I'm a derp. Jobs were easy to get 50 years ago. Yep. So at the moment, the way I see things is either I'll get lucky with getting a part-time job. I'll probably get a casual job during Christmas, but that would be nice. Or here's the other thing, and this is kind of what I'm hoping for, but I'm not about to, beg everyone because that's not who I am. Patreon, or I just get a whole bunch of commissions at once to the point where I don't need to worry about money for a couple of months. That would be great. But again, dreams are dreams. Factories. Look, there are some places where I do not want to work. I would prefer not to work at a supermarket, but I have applied to a few, even though they've rejected me. Fast food, because I don't really want to be handling food. But anything in retail, just your basic stuff, non-food handling, yeah, I can do that. I have experience. Hello, Illic Cake. Now I want cake. Why do you do this to me? Why is it that when someone with a food name comes, it's like, I want that food? Let's go back 100 years. If only. Infinity Train? You mean Infinity War? Or that guy that rated the movies based on how many trains there were? Deselect. It's the little things. I mean, I'm not really doing much. It's just... So I need to make these black, and I need to make that black, because it's part of it, yeah. Oh. I like cake. Well, I'm sorry. Jeebus. Oh, then no, I haven't seen it. But I saw Infinity, and my automatic thought was, Infinity War, because, I like cake too. I want cake. Yeah, so I need to make these black, and those black. And there is a way to do it, but I've been lazy, so why not to make this black? I'm just gonna have to combine all the layers, but yep, so. Ahaha, ahaha, very funny. Who are you drawing in today's stream? This is Asuka. I've already got some blacks. Oh, Cartoon Network was incredible. I saw so much cool stuff. And if you're wondering why these ones aren't erasing, it's because I've already got them on a separate layer. That's okay. Oh, we were talking about it the other day. I love old school Teen Titans. It's like one of the best Cartoon Network shows. And one of the best Nickelodeon shows, and I'm sure we were talking about this as well, was Avatar: The Last Airbender. I will defend that show. Cool. Because there are some bits on her design that I'm pretty sure are just meant to be black. So I've got to make sure that that stays in the final picture too. So these bits on her head pieces. No, SpongeBob is definitely good too, but that's still going. I think Avatar, in terms of from start to finish, because it actually has finished. The original, by the way, I have not quite. I know what happens, but I have not seen. Oops, all of Korra. I kind of want to, but I also want to watch it with Dolan. So yeah, a lot of shows I want to watch. I want to watch with Dolan because it's fun to have a watch buddy with you. We're currently watching not Community. That's also a show, isn't it? What is it? Parks and Recreation. So we started watching that recently. We're only in season 2 at the moment, so no spoilers. Please. I would appreciate no spoilers. I liked some Scooby-Doo, but I don't know, they just kept on trying to redo it and it just never really worked, in my opinion. I could have bought some Asuka pins, but I didn't. Hey, Alan Alice, how you doing? "60-year-old artist." I'm not 60. I'm still young-ish. Well, I'm not young, but I'm not 60. Yeah, no, I get it. Life changes. Shit, sorry, things happen. I am 27, even though I don't feel 27. I really don't feel 27. Do I look old today? Is it because of the bags under my eyes? Draw anime hair. Anime hair is tricky, but it's usually just the colour, then one shade, and then the highlights on top. I forgot how to dye. Do I look? How do I look today? No, I don't think I look old per se. I mean, I've still got my natural hair colour, so... Then again, I did have someone think I was 40 once, but that was just a kid who didn't understand ages. Oy, dull. Yeah, please, please. That's cool. Hey, Mitch, are you going to be at Madfest? Because Dolan and I and Wolfgang, obviously, we have a booth. I'm pretty sure that you will be there. That was a very stupid question. And if you're not there, I hope that you do come. No. CF, just Like, you know how you see all those memes about being tired all the time? That's me. Like this morning, I could barely go get coffee. I just felt tired. CF is a bitch. I absolutely hate it. It doesn't really make us look different. I mean, we might have bags under our eyes, but for the most part, we still look the same. Yeah. I was thinking about it, still not sure. Hang out, have fun. You don't look that old to me. Well, thank you. I don't feel old either, but I remind myself, hey, you're 27 now. You are no longer a child. Hey, Mystic Caramel, welcome. Came back from Chicago last night. I fell asleep in class today. Yeah, I remember falling asleep once in my in one of my primary school classes. That was fun. Okay. Is meatloaf a cake made out of meat? Yeah, no, I totally get it. You're allowed to be distracted. Hopefully with me, you know, streaming, you can get things off your mind, even if just a little bit. Do you have Roblox? Nope. Whoops. Wrong thing. A Dwight. Meatloaf. Ooh, I made food last night and Dolan liked it. I made it was called Copycat Chili, Wendy's chili, but I'm basically gonna call it chili con carne. I'm not too sure what that is. Miss P. I'm gonna say no because I don't know what that is. Yeah. Why doesn't Dwight have mod? Calling me out on my own stream. Yay. That is a very good question. I'm not sure. I suppose I could look into it. Gacha life. We got gachas in Japan. That was fun. I only did a couple. I still haven't opened them. I'm terrible. I haven't opened my gachas from Japan. They're still sitting there in their little gacha balls. What if any preschool shows have I watched in old age? The only thing I can think of is, well, to be fair, it was my nephew. My nephew was watching The Wiggles, and I might have been looking at that as well because The Wiggles are different. But they had Jeff and Greg in it for a little while, so I was like, oh, that's cool. Where's Dolan? He's out getting merchandise right now. Fair enough. There we go, now all the bits are black. That's the only thing I can think of that I've probably, you know, seen. Well, that's nice. But I support my husband 110%. No questions. As Dolan is not an artist. And that's not being mean. He is not an artist. He does stick figures and he draws an amazing Pac-Man. But that's it. Dolan himself does not do art. No matter how much you ask, he's not going to do art. That's that. Yep, so now I just got to join the two blacks and layer 5. Merge layers. Yep. So now I've got all that. Dolan wasn't very happy with that. He told me to delete it. I don't know where that is. He wasn't a fan of it. He really didn't like it. He kind of told me not to. Yep, so now I've got all the necessary blacks, so now I can just make sure that all is well. Can you do a tutorial of the art? I show a little bit of progress on whatchamacallit, on Patreon. That's probably the closest you can get to a tutorial. Alright, that's for that. I think I'm almost done. I think there's just a little bit more of the base I need to do. Yep, like this bit here. Try not to show any blacks. Okay. Oh, we're talking about the office. Yeah. No, that's pretty much how you spell it. Patreon is a website where I post my sketches, my updates, and just my work in progresses, and you can ask me questions. I do have a tier where I can literally be your art mentor slash teacher if you want me to. I did up the price a little bit though, because just the amount of effort I was putting into it. No? Hey, look, you don't have to watch everything in existence. Not necessarily. I mean, yes, it is used for money, but it's also a good place for creative people to show off their works and, you know, give their fans a little bit of an inside look at what they do. What time is it where you live? It's almost 3 o'clock. Saying it's for when you need money is a little bit of a little mean. Sure, I'm happy to be your... I don't say teacher though, because I am not qualified, technically, but I can be a mentor and, you know, sort of help out if you want me to. Alright, see you, Mystic. Look after yourself, alright? Yep. And as for my location, I am in Melbourne. Any other information though, that is personal. Because, yeah. Still a few little bits I need to do here. I also wanted to work a little bit on Peach and maybe do a little bit more on Pearl Marina. Yeah. That's a little bit harsh. I mean, I understand if you don't like this, then there's something very wrong with you. Heck, I can tell you some things that I don't like that I'm sure people would think there's something wrong with me. I don't like eggs. I don't like plain raw tomatoes, like in salads. And I don't like Vegemite. Oh. It's cool. You're already on Patreon. Your ex-girlfriend from 5th grade wants to know your location. Well, thing is... I like tomatoes cooked. Like, when they're cooked, they're delicious. But when it's like in a salad or something, or just plain cold, no, I don't like it. But cooked in things, or like a really rich, delicious tomato pasta sauce, yes, that is delicious. But otherwise, no. I know I'm weird, but yeah. Like, I don't like them plain, they have to be cooked. If that makes me weird, then I'm weird. No. No, fair enough. If you like raw tomato, please be my guest. I'm not saying because I don't like it, you can't like it. I mean, heck, I don't like eggs, and I know omelets are like a staple on a lot of menus. And I don't like eggs. Hate eggs. But for cakes, pavlova, which is a really funny one, and some quiches, provided that they're laced with vegetables, then yeah, I'll eat those. Vegemite, don't even, no. Whoopsie daisy, that was a mistake. I did a thing. I deleted the face. All I needed to do was paint over it. There we go. Sunflower seeds are okay. I do like apples though. I mean, I had apple cider the other day, so not that that really says hey I like apples or anything. If someone donated that amount of money, that would be insane. Like, I had someone really, really sweet donate a lot of money, but I get the feeling that they probably didn't quite have that much, so it didn't quite go all the way through. I did draw for one a while ago, but I took my time, a lot of time, and Dolan needs things done by a deadline. That's one of the things, and I can't do things by a deadline. So all I really do for PD now is I do posters occasionally for their Patreon. That's all I can really do. I'm currently working on a poster that I've had for a month or two now, and that's just purely because I need to get a reference and I haven't got the reference yet. Okay. The internet's fun, isn't it? So fun. Just gonna have to go the once over. Kid. I can be a kid sometimes. But that's okay. We don't have to all like the same things here. I mean, for example, and I said this the other day, I'm positive that not everyone here likes PD. I will always like it though because it's my husband's company. So I will defend it best I can. And I get the feeling that I haven't got any colour down there because I'm stupid and silly. Or there either. Oh my god. Commission me and I can do it. Literally commission me, send me money, say draw this for me, and yes, as long as it's the correct price. And considering a lot of people out there, I don't really charge that much. I could charge a lot more, and I know that I could, but I don't feel comfortable. Like, I see people charge, I'm not dissing them or anything, you know, it's their art, they can do what they want. I see people charging like $200 for sketches sometimes, and I'm like, no. No, that's so sweet. Thank you for saying that. PD is still very much active. They're just trying different things. I am technically only taking busts at the moment, even though I still haven't made that official. Yeah, wow, people really do pay attention. Thanks. Yeah, I do have a commission sheet thing. New. Why am I doing new? No, I just need to open it. Open. Let's see, where is it? Because I have this sheet that is pretty much what I'm doing, except there's just a little bit that I'm not quite 100% with. Where are you? Why are you not here? Can't see it. I just look up this. Or maybe it's in a different file. Yeah, where are you? Oh, in commission examples, of course. Have you ever been to Luna Park? Yes. Alright, yep, I'm pretty sure I can just do this. Open. I'm aware that some of the prices are a little off, so I will need to fix that. There was one that I thought was a little off, but I can't remember which one it was. I think it was mid-body, but everything else is pretty accurate. Okay. So these are my prices for busts, and this is mid-body at the moment. I would prefer busts, but I won't say no to mid-body as long as you can be patient. Like, decently patient. Yeah. Hey, Pegasaurus. You posted some art earlier. Me likey. I should have commented on it, but I didn't because I was busy with stuff. Gooby improves over time. Nice. I'd like to think that I've improved over time. I mean, it would suck to be like, Gooby, what the heck happened? That would be like really hurtful. Because I have feelings. Believe it or not, I have feelings. How did Planet Dolan start? Dolan just got a lot of work and decided he couldn't handle all the work, so he hired other voice actors, and then he hired writers, and that's how it happened. Hey, Metal Revengeance, welcome. We all have feelings. Yes, we all have feelings, I know. But just in case you weren't aware, I do have feelings. And my feelings can easily get hurt. I am literally looking for any other little bit. There we go. I found a bit. I can't start shading until I get all the bits. And this is a bit that I missed. Hey Maury, how you doing? It is so good to see you posting art on Twitter. One of my favourite things, and this has happened a few times, is seeing people who love art that originally commissioned me actually, you know, drawing their own stuff now. You know, just people that once that weren't really drawing and are now drawing. I like that. I'm not too sure who you're referring to. How come she doesn't join any streams anymore? I'm not too sure who you're referring to, but if it's Mimi or something, or Momo, they're just busy with their own lives, doing their own things. They might pop in later. Heck, they might be lurking. I don't know. I've certainly gone to streams before and not said anything, because I'm a lurker. Rachel. Your sister? Yeah, you get that. You look at your older works and you're like, wow, that was amazing. And then you look at them now and it's like, oh my god, what made me think this was ever good? Hey, look, whatever helps you. I mean, eventually you'll probably find your own style, and if not, just as long as you're having fun, you know? It's about having fun. Art is about having fun. I'm a big believer in that. There will be other bits. I mean, I found one bit, so there will be other bits. Oh, here's a bit. A bit that I could not see. What? Oh, it's one of these. Okay. There we go. I see you have a cat door. Yes? She is sleeping right there. So there's still something. Yep, on the costume. See, there's still some black lines I haven't done yet. You know what was really annoying? Last night I was listening to songs and I ended up skipping half of them. Cat door for the resident demon. Well, she's definitely no angel. And again, I didn't flip. Stupid flipping. There we go. And I will obviously need to erase that afterwards. How do you block on YouTube? I don't know, you just hide people. I am not a gamer. No, I am far from a gamer. No, I'm just playing some Jackbox games with people. It's our tradition. I mean, yes, I should try some other games, but I'd like to play games that I know are not going to, you know, screw up. Charming. Jackbox is fun. It's party games. So it's good for a, you know, group of people. I think I got all blacks there, yeah. I enjoy Jackbox games very much. I mean, heck, otherwise I wouldn't be playing them. I mean, it originally started because when Dolan, this was a while ago, but when Dolan used to stream, sometimes I would suggest Jackbox games, and then he was like, no, we do that all the time. So then it's like, well, when I'm streaming, I'm going to play Jackbox because I enjoy it. And that's pretty much how I've lived my life since. Do you have an OC other than Gooby? I've drawn a lot of random characters, but not a actual OC that I am loyal to, no. I did draw a version of me as an artist, though. Ellie Trial, is that it? Yeah. That one? Do you have Minecraft? Nope. I've had more success teaching myself than any art class I attend. Pretty much. Although I did do a bit of life drawing my first year of graphic design, and I did learn some things there. So yep, this is my version of myself-ish. So it's me, not Gooby, but me. So that's one. I was going to put her in different outfits, but I just kind of stopped. We watch movies weekly. Either we go to the movies or we watch a movie. We have a lot of things that we're watching. But yep, so this is a version that I was trialing of myself. Just trying to find a style. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh. But I obviously put the fringe on the right side this time. I'm not Dolan's a movie buff. You ask him any questions, he'll be able to tell you writers, directors, the styles used, techniques. He's a movie buff. Do you have a Nintendo Switch? Dolan has a Nintendo Switch. I will be getting a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. One of the new ones. I've seen Stranger Things, yes. But I have not watched Riverdale. And I was doing this before I got distracted. Not that getting distracted is a bad thing. I mean, if someone asks me a question, I'm more than happy to answer it and, help out in any way that I can. The Switch Lite. Yep, I'm getting a Switch Lite for Christmas. And I will obviously play Pokemon Let's Go as well as Pokemon Sword and Shield because I will be getting that. I enjoyed Stranger Things. But hey, each to their own, Inverse. Yeah. I enjoy Stranger Things. The death was a little bit shocking though. Poor thing. Do you play Fortnite? Nope! I'm not a gamer. I draw. And I play easy party games with friends. Because it's fun. I play Pokemon. And I did do that on stream, but I'm grinding at the moment for berries so that I can actually catch Pokemon. And I've been doing it for a while, so that's my bad. That's my fault. It's a game that I've actually played though. Yeah, I've been a spectator pretty much all my life. Like even when I was younger, I'd watch my mother play solitaire. It sounds boring, but it was great bonding time. Harsh, but accurate. I have no idea. I feel like this isn't quite done. Ah, that's cute. She played other games as well, but Solitaire was one of her biggest ones, and I could just watch her play Solitaire because it was great to just watch other people play. I've literally been a spectator my whole life. Damn it. PE. Yeah, I remember dancing in PE. How fun. When my body was not a bitch. When I didn't get tired just from getting up. Okay, it's not always that bad, but sometimes it's just a matter of getting up and then being like, okay, I don't want to do anything else for the rest of the day. Like the other day, it was a struggle just to get out of bed because I was like, I have no energy. How am I going to do this? It sounds dramatic, but that's really how it was. Oh, I see some other bits. Dancing. I didn't mind dancing. I mean, I did do my Deb, my year, well, for me it was year 11 Deb. That was fun. I needed to get extra lessons though because I was falling behind and I did need just that little bit extra help. But no, I danced okay. Oh, I shouldn't really be saying this. The only thing I regret, and it's a very minor thing, and some people are going to be like, oh my god, WTF. Well, how do I say this without being cringe? How do I say this without being cringe? How on earth am I supposed to say this without being cringe? How do I say this without being cringe? I didn't shave. So whenever I had to have my arms up, I would like try to sort of hide it. I didn't think I needed to shave, and then I looked and I'm like, crap, I really should have shaved. I mean, you can't see it in the video or anything like that, but I was aware that it was poking out, and I was like, ooh, that's disgusting. Yes, and that's a little bit... I'm sorry. But you see, it was a... Okay, this is a little bit TMI, but it was a very new concept to me. You know, it was weird because I, again, TMI, but I, you know, my body changed late in life. For a majority of my teen years, I still had the body of a child. So sorry if that's a little bit TMI. But yeah, I was just getting used to the fact that, hey, you have to actually, you know, shave now. It's different when you're a guy, though. Guys don't need to worry about it. Yep. Guys really don't need to worry about it, and I envy that. But yeah, so I was a little bit hairy. And I was embarrassed by it. But despite that, I still managed to do all the moves and I didn't fall once. Alright, see you, Mystic. Look after yourself, alright? How far apart are you and Dolan by age? Like 13 months. So a year and a bit. Well, fair enough. If you shave, then that's good for you. I didn't mean to go TMI, but I was very new to it and, you know, hesitant and all that. So, yeah. I'm sorry for the TMI, but that's just, you know, that was like the only thing about prom night, not prom night, Deb night that I wasn't a fan of and that I wish I could, you know, that I could change. I mean, it's a very minor thing in the scheme of things, but I still think about it from time to time. It's like, damn, I wish I'd shaved. Again, new body, wasn't used to it. Changes. Yeah. But I'm sure we've all got, you know, some horror stories. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I think I'm almost done. I just need to do the check. And how does that look? Is there any black lines I'm missing just around the outside? This is the best way to check. Zoom in, have a look-see. Okay, there's a little bit there, but that's just a very minor thing. I think I've got it. Yeah, Tsuka. I tried. It looks like I've got all the bits, I think. Just another quick gander. Yep. That looks alright. Oh, I could probably do a little bit up here, but that's optional. I think I'm okay. Because bearing in mind that this is going to be color lines, because I'm a freak and I want to challenge my... Okay, there's a little bit here. This is it. This is the last bit, and then I'm all good. One little bit. That's actually quite good. I am very thorough. I have many school horror stories, believe me. I was not a bad kid or anything like that, but I was an awkward child. I'm still awkward to this day. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have noticed that. But thankfully they're accepting and they don't, most of you don't hold it against me. Ever hurt Dolan before? Accidentally, yes. There are times when I might stretch or something, or I might, like the other day, I decided I was going to try to be cute and, you know, just sort of lean on his leg a little bit. But that was the leg that he broke. And he said he felt it all over again. Not to the same degree, but yeah. So yes. And he's, you know, he's hurt me too, occasionally. By accident, of course. Like, he just doesn't know his own strength, you know? It's not like we've ever, like, tried to actually hurt each other or anything. It's just a little thing. Weebland was incredible! I miss it already. I still have my Japanese things. No. I'm pretty sure that that's a rule that you don't talk about what they used to be. It's what they are now. Tolop is very much female. Tolop is a female. They moved to America to be with their sweetheart. And I think they'll be moving to Canada eventually too. It's a very touchy subject for some people. Hey, Oriel. I've personally, and I've said this before, I've never had like a moment when I've been like, am I a boy or am I a girl? I mean, of course there are moments when it's like, you know, most girls should understand this, and I'm very sorry for, again, being TMI, but you know, that certain time of month where it's like, oh, I wish I didn't have to deal with this. I would much rather be a boy. That's the closest I've ever come to being like, I want to be a dude. I'd rather be a boy. But of course there are those times when you ask, how different would my life be if I was a boy? One of the biggest differences is there's a huge chance that my father never would have left Australia. And that is a fact. Plus a couple of other things, but I don't really want to go into it. Yeah, fair enough. Fire Emblem, nothing wrong with that. Have fun with it. Well, I hope you had fun with it. Yep. Again, now I think I am done. Now I'm just going to play with the lines a little bit. I'd freak out a little bit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with his body or anything, but I'm just not used to being male at all. Can't sing. Bad Gooby. Don't sing. Oh, geez. Please look after yourself. Yeah, so after all this time, base colors are done. Yeah, you're playing the Three Houses, aren't you? Which house did you go with? I'm gonna guess that you went with I can't remember what house it was, but I remember the character that you liked, Mercedes. No, that's not good. My number one concern is that people actually look after themselves, believe it or not. I care. And now I do this thing that's kind of cheating, but I've been doing it a little bit lately. Multiply! So now I've already got a layout. And wow. That's weird. Awesome, see you, medal. Make sure you look after yourself. Okay, now how am I going to do this? No, I know how I'm going to do this. My brain's just like, I'm stupid. Okay. I should probably select the bits. And not do that, because that's stupid. Okay. So first, we got the hair and the rest of it. Yeah, I get that. Notification called evil while studying. Studying is good. See you, Dwight. Thank you for coming. Much appreciated. Okay. Ash, Mercedes, and Annette. Yes, but which house was that? Was that Dimitri or what's his name? Is it Claude? I only know Edelgard. Am I subscribed to PD? Yes, I am subscribed to PD. Be kind of silly for me not to be, don't you think? Could you imagine if I wasn't even subscribed to my own husband's channel? Oi, what a terrible, terrible person. Now I like seeing the content. Dimitri, there we go. Sorry, my brain's like, how do I do this? Well, it would help if I was using the right tool. Oh. Sugar's nice. I like sugar. Not too much though. Too much is bad for you, obviously. I don't know. Never had that before. See ya. There's obviously a lot of things in this I need to improve on. Yeah. I have to remind myself that I do know how to do this. My brain's just being a bitch right now. You can do this, Goob. Ah, right. Yep. Sorry. And hair. God damn it, I'm an idiot sometimes. So maybe just this little bit here, but the rest will be in the shadows. Sometimes I know what I'm doing, and other times I definitely don't know what I'm doing. It's fun. I'm just going to deselect and do the whole thing. Deselect. Who is this character from? This is Evangelion. See ya. Look after yourself, alright? As far as I can tell, you either really like Asuka or you hate her. I don't mind her. I mean, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have drawn her, but my favourite character, Misato. I love Misato. It's funny. All layers, no, I just want current layer, because otherwise it's just going to go overboard. Yeah. Hey, look, some people just don't want ads. Unfortunately, ads is what pays most YouTubers. Fair enough. Look, Asuka isn't the nicest character, but, you know, she's got her problems. No. Hey, look after yourself, okay? You are your first priority. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Hey, good tracks. What? That's okay. Ariel's got her own problems to deal with, and if she needs a break, then she needs a goddamn break. Yeah, look, we all have, you know, character preferences. Okay, that was stupid because the inside of ears are literally shadows. So if I just step backwards. Yep, I haven't taken it down, I've just hidden it. So yep, that's a thing that I can do. Apparently it has to be public though for you to purchase it, otherwise only I can see it. I think that's a little bit mean, but whatever. Yeah, fair enough. That's cool. How am I? Yeah, I'm alright. It could be better, but you know, life. That's cool. Just a little bit of life. I hate it. I totally getcha. Life definitely has its moments. Ah, wrong time. You can have Gooby socks. People want Gooby socks? Okay. I don't get it, but sure, whatever. Gooby socks. Just sounds weird, Gooby socks. I don't fish on my feet. I don't want fish on my feet either. I definitely want a little bit more shadow on the face. Not hygienic. Probably not. Hey, Skylar. Welcome to the stream. Stream. And now all the Gooby jokes happen. That's cool. I'm a walking joke. That's cool. Just colouring. I like colouring. Gooby can't wear socks. Probably not. That'd be a bit silly. I guess. Okay. I like that, but I want it to be soft. I like soft. Do you have an all-time favourite game? Sly Cooper. That'll always be my answer. I don't care how late if you guys think it's lame. I love it. All three of them. Notice how I didn't say the fourth one? The fourth one isn't terrible, but it... Look, we all have our opinions on the fourth one. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Bit smaller. It was a PlayStation game, yes. Sly was amazing! It was such a good game. It was basically a story about a thief who was trying to restore honor to his family's name. Have a good day and save. Yep! See ya, Aki. Look after yourself, alright? Biggest why I never played it. Guessing you were a Nintendo boy? Nothing wrong with that. But I am PlayStation girl, so... Yep. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good game. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have called it my favourite game. That's not his fault that his name was dishonored. His family were killed and he was put in an orphanage and his book was torn to shreds. So he had to go to the multiple places where the people who killed his parents lived and take them down one by one and get the pages back to his family book. Nope. That's the game in a nutshell. I mean, there's more to it than that, but that's the nutshell. It's a good nutshell. Such a good game. I love it. I will defend it. That's silly. Yeah, of course. Okay, Guru. I was talking to everyone about this awesome game that I love. Yeah. Oh, it's going to select the whole thing, is it? Well, you have to learn that I am selecting one colour. That's cool. I enjoyed it though. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get a darker colour. Yep, and base. No, I want it darker than that. Probably about that. Remember, just getting the shadows at the moment. And there. Ah, cool. That sounds pretty cool. Who here drinks milk? I drink milk! I still got drink. Yes, I still got drink, but it's gonna be cold now. Cold or not, it still tastes good. I like it. I'm on like a ship on my way to Mars. Gotta stop singing because I'm gonna get into trouble. Don't do that. Hehe. Yeah. Please, look after yourself. It depends. Do you have anywhere you want to go? I personally would say go for it, but maybe not. I totally go for it though because I'm a rebel. I'm not really a rebel. I say I'm a rebel, but I'm not. But I say go for it. Hey, Timely Productions, welcome. Deselect. Coffee overrated. That is said by someone who does not know how to appreciate a good coffee. Okay. Tea is better. That is your opinion, but I respect it. If you believe tea is better, then I will say awesome. Good for you. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that. Happy, happy goob. Pretend I didn't read that. Well, in your opinion is wrong. Because coffee is good. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that. I'm a happy goob. Woo! Hey, Silverclaw. I just think it tastes better than tea. Fair enough. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. I'm innocent. Innocent-minded. I know nothing of the corruptions of the world. Fair enough. Hey, look, you don't have to like coffee. Just because I like coffee. And will defend coffee. Yeah. Hope everyone is having a great day so far. Not too bad. Might need to lessen that a little bit though. See, I'm great with shadows. Totally great. Fair enough. See, you have good taste. It's your birthday in 2 hours. Awesome. Birthday, birthday, good birthday. Is it a happy birthday? Good birthday to you. Good birthday to you. That doesn't make any sense, but I'm going to go with it anyway. I have no idea what that means, but I will take your word for it. My birthday is in a week. Cool! There's so many birthdays. You know what sucks? There's so many birthdays, and it's like, I wanted to draw a picture for them, and then it's like, it's my birthday. Well, I didn't get the chance to do the picture. Now I just feel guilty. I asked a couple of people, and they thought that you might need a little bit more time, but maybe after this stream, after your stream, if you're good, no weirdness on this stream, then yes, I will restore. Ravioli. I love ravioli. Well, I just like pasta. I'm a pasta girl in my pasta world. That makes no sense, but I'm singing it anyway. Or are you talking about ravioli? Ravioli, give me the formioli. Hello, welcome. Ravioli's yum. Long time no see, indeed. I'm singing weird stuff. Mm. Ugh. Well, damn, I'm really sorry to hear that. Hey, Faith. I'm gonna save. And yes, that is a reference down there because I wanted to pick the colours. Good. I know! I love pasta. Please don't steal my pasta away from me. I think my phone just vibrated. Well, if it was a call, it would have lasted longer. Yeah, that looks cool. Look at that. Probably should have had. I just think the whole thing's sad, you know, just being married to someone for so long and then it's like, yeah, no, I don't want to be married to you anymore. I mean, Dolan and I have had a pretty damn good marriage so far, but hey, stuff happens. You never know. Maybe one day it'll be me who'll be like saying that. I don't want it to be, I want Dolan to be my be all and end all, for sure. But sometimes things just happen and there's nothing you can do. Select, bitch! Oh, because I did tolerance 0. 20. Ugh. Oh, yum! Chicken Alfredo. Delicious! I made chicken con carne the other day. Dolan loved it. I was just going to add a tiny, tiny little bit more here. Well, you're allowed to have your opinion of things you like and what you don't like. And a little bit of shadow here because that's where the dip is. Oh, my phone is vibrating. Who is texting me? Ah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, honey. That's so sad. I told you that Dolan went to get merch. There's no one there. There is no one there. So now... Oh, poor thing. So he went to the warehouse to get the merch so that we can sell it at the con. And there's no one there to let him in. I'm just going to put an aw and a sad face. Well, I've got to make sure it's a sad face, not the happy face, because what a bitchy thing for me to do. My phone was almost full anyway, so... Ah! The cat hates her. I am so sorry to hear that. Jesus. Look, sometimes things just don't work out. I'm not saying that Dolan and I have a perfect marriage, but we're pretty tight. We're good at the moment. We have each other's backs. We support each other. We're good at this point in time, but never say never. Of course, when I married Dolan, my plan was to be like, his wife for life. I mean, that's the idea. But, shit happens. And yes, I said that on stream. I have returned. Awesome. You are here at a time that people are talking about things that aren't going so well. I'd like to think I'll be his wife for life, but, as I said, shit happens. Dolan's already said that if anything happened with us, that I can take Jaina. Which I actually believe would hurt him because he adores Jaina. Like, adores her. Yeah, no, I've always been looking for long term. I even said to Dolan last night that if I ever accidentally had a one-night stand, I'd expect a relationship out of it. Because that's just the type of person I am. I've always wanted a partner, and with Dolan, I got that. So I got lucky in that regard. Very lucky. Dolan's a fantastic man. I wouldn't have married him if he wasn't, the love of my life. No, he's great. I think I probably need a little bit of light there. Dolan is handsome. He's not too bad, but yes. He is quite handsome. In fact, I actually, when I first saw him, and I've said this before, I said to him, I've said this before, I know I've said this before, I actually thought that when I first found out that he liked me, that he liked my personality, like, because we were so similar. And then I subtly asked, do you find me attractive? And he's like, what are you talking about? You're beautiful. And that just kind of knocked me back, and then we kissed. That's how it happened. That's how the, relationship kind of started. He told me I was pretty and he kissed me. Eh! That seems very extreme. That was cheesy. Yes, it was cheesy. Dolan and I have cheesy beginnings, and he's still cheesy today. If I could tell you half the things that he has said to me over our time together, you guys will be like, ooh. He is so cheesy, but you don't realize it. I mean, there was a thing that he put in a video recently that was a direct reference to, just some conversations that we've had. Just little things. I can't think what it is, but he put something in a video recently and I watched it and I'm like, are you serious? Did you just put that in a video? Like, I knew what the reference was, but no one else would probably know the reference. I can't remember what it was. That Valentine video, yeah, that is 100% true. That is what happened. I mean, there are a couple of, time skips and leap aheads for some bits, but for the most part, that is, that's how it happened. Ah, yep, see, that works. Take a name out of the account. That is definitely a good help. I take marriage seriously. I married Dolan, so I kind of expect that I will, it's a forever thing. I mean, hey, look, something might happen down the line, but for the most part, we're still pretty happy. We're still good. Least favorite Pokemon? Kinda. Just one recent. Oh, that's right. It was that recent SPD. I can't remember exactly what the line is, but Dolan or Pringle say a thing, and it's a direct reference to something that I've been saying recently. I need to rewatch it and be like, did you just seriously put that in there? I need to find it though. What was I going to do? Computer. I was going to do a thing. My brain. I was going to look at a thing. See, this is why you don't take me seriously. I'm just awkward. I'm weird. I'm lovable, but I'm weird. Well, that's your opinion. Calling myself lovable is weird. I'm not here for your entertainment. Don't sing, Groovy, you're gonna get into trouble. Yeah, no, I totally get it. I do not envy your position. What did you guys do in Japan? We went to all the anime places in Akihabara and walked around, bought some things. I went to the Sailor Moon Cafe, the new one in Tokyo. Like, it's recently opened, so I'm probably like one of the first 200 people to be in there. Might be first 300, but still one of the first. So, yep. I stole a bird by accident. It just ended up in one of our bags. Like, we'd bought stuff, and this ended up in our bags. It's a ho-oh. It was an accident. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, we also went to the Square Enix Cafe, so I have had sea salt ice cream. It's not bad, but I would not have it every day, by a long shot. Still the most expensive thing I've ever accidentally stolen. No, it was amazing! No, Japan, it is incredible. I would love it if it just became one of those, maybe not yearly per se, but like every couple of years trips, because it is just a beautiful place. And hopefully next time Dolan will be able to speak a little bit more Japanese. No, Sailor Moon Cafe was beautiful. We even got a, okay. Swedish meatballs is in the ones at IKEA. Yes, I have had those. Quite nice. Okay, right, bird. I guess you could call it that. Ish. I'm awkward, but I'm having fun. Yes, we just stayed in Tokyo. We also caught trains for the most part. The only time we caught a taxi was from the airport, and it was an instant regret because it was quite expensive. Taxis, and there are some things in Japan that are quite expensive, but a lot of it is very cheap. But no, it was amazing. We stayed in Akihabara, which is a geek town, like an absolute geek town. I like trains. Yeah, I know that reference. Yeah. Well, of course I went Pokemon hunting there. In fact, there was one point when we were heading back to the hotel, and there was the Pokemon raid hour, and the streets were just completely filled with people. And I'm like to Dolan, they're all playing Pokemon Go. And yes, I might have tried to join in one of the raids as well. One of the raids. It's fun. And yes, I'm a weeb, but that's fine. Dolan accepts me. I am who I am. Yes, yam yam yam. Yeah, I got like 10 Farfetch'd, although they kind of did come out with a special hatch thing last year, so they're not as special as they were. I mean, it's still cool, and I got some really good ones, but they're not as special, no. All this Pokemon talk is just words to me. Yep, words. Good words for me. No. Awesome, I hope you have fun. You deserve fun. But no, Japan was incredible. I would highly recommend it. It does help if you speak a little bit of the language. I often helped with food, like, can I have this, can I have that? I do not want this sort of things. No, understandable. Thank you for being here, the HR. See you in a future stream. I don't know when I'm going to be doing a Patreon one because my sleep pattern is really bad at the moment. I'm waking up at bad times. Really bad times. I mean, I'd like to at least start a stream by my time about 12 or 11 at the latest. Look, Japanese, okay, you kind of need to understand how the language works and some of the sentence structures and, you know, how to actually pronounce the words, but it's not the hardest language to learn, I don't think. Okay, maybe it is because you have to learn completely different symbols and writing for letters. There is this thing called Romanji where you place English letters with the on top of the Japanese letters so you can understand it better. But, you know, oh no, it was incredible. Highly recommend. I might have bought about 30 plus figurines while I was over there, which is probably half the reason why I'm broke this month. Okay, well, I'm not broke. I've just bought a couple of things that I wasn't expecting to buy. Plus, I'm gonna have to get a replacement computer. I've never heard that before. Okay, what was I gonna do? Save! Because I can't remember last time I saved. How cool does that look? Just that. I mean, it's obviously not the look I'm going with, but I still kind of like it. But I kind of like it. Okay, let's go to normal. And I am going to do some level adjustment. Ah, yep, I've done that too. Maybe not to that extent, but yes, I have done that. Well, I bought an almost empty suitcase, if that helps. I prepared. Yes, it was a little bit difficult to get everything in there, but I managed. I didn't buy any extremely expensive or huge ones, though. You know, I was smart. I mean, I can be smart. Don't be like me. What was I going to do? Oh, that's right, I was messing with the colours a little bit. So colour balance, I'm going to add a little bit of red. I was just talking about, yeah, that's right, I mentioned on my last Japanese trip that there was some stuff, which is true. I'll make it kind of purple, but maybe not that purple. Like that. I don't know what's like, do this, do that. Sorry. Ooh, that's not good. Please look after yourself. Adjustments, levels, make him darker again. Yeah, ours was more expensive than that. When you convert the currency, it was a lot more expensive than that. Nope. Brian would visit Japan just for the weebness because he's a weeb. And I'm not being mean or anything. Brian is a weeb. He's a good guy, but he's a weeb. Yeah, I don't want to say how much it was because it's private, but let's just say that it was quite a bit of money to get from the airport to the hotel, especially when I was still a little bit rusty on my Japanese, so and there were a few places with the same name, so the taxi driver didn't know which one we were going to. So there was a little bit of an awkward, I don't know what you're saying, help me kind of thing. And the guy was just weird. I think we just got in the wrong taxi. If we'd got into a different taxi, it would have been a different story, you know? I keep on being like, I want to change this, I want to change that, but I was like, no. A bit blue. What about a little bit of blue? Adjustments. Color balance. Because I'm not happy. Oh, I kind of like the blue, but I think I need to make that not so blue. I see the girls will buy dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head before my darkness goes. I will make sure this works. We splurge on things from time to time. Yep. I splurge. I should have been smart. No, considering I was quite smart, there's a lot of other things. I walked away from a lot of things. I was brave for the most part. Adjustments. Color balance. Red. And that just looks weird. No, I like that now. Red. Yep. Cool. Well, however you interpret it, sir. Deselect. And me kind of likey, but I still need to play with it more. Multiply. And what's the other one? What about overlay? How's overlay look? Oh, damn. That sucks. Brian's a good guy. I'd like a little bit of overlay, but not too much. And this is just me experimenting with shadows. Experimenting with shadows is fun. And yet I'm still not done. There's still a lot more I need to do. But it's a good start. Yes, I played and finished Kingdom Hearts 2 on easy, but I still did it. It is one of my greatest accomplishments, in my opinion. About like 5 packs of onions. Yeah. Too much fun. Play, play, play. I'll have to change some things. Save, because I'm not a dummy. I beat Danganronpa. That is awesome. I love Danganronpa. I don't know. Carbo? Metal lover? I don't know. I am the dumbs. I am not too schmarts. Sorry. Tissue. Let's use yellow. It's another thing I do from time. I don't always do this, but I'm going to do it for this one. And if it sucks, then hey, I can delete the layer. Probably a bit much there. Maybe a bit here. So, what are you doing? You will see. Well, you probably already know what I'm doing, but yeah. I'm just going to sit in the dark because I can. Good for you, sir. Sit in that dark. Have a nice time. Sitting in the dark is fun. Okay, cool. I mean, I will have to do sparkles on the eye as well because I'm obsessed with eye sparkles at this point in time. So there's that too. Ah. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what usually happens. It's like, what is Gooby doing? She's doing random lights. This is going to be my... This is going to be one of the light things. I don't know if it's going to work or not, though. It might look terrible. It might work. I don't know yet. I shall find out in a minute. Fair enough. I like Eevee. And dinosaurs, I've never really thought about it. Here. I'm just trying to get to some bits. And some smaller bits because it's not going to be as bright, but it still wants to be bright. Is this a little bit lazy? Maybe. Let's see. Definitely Eevee though. Eevee's my favourite. I've said that a few times actually. I know I've said it a few times. There too, maybe. Yeah. So Gooby, this is not how you shine things. Well, this is how I'm shining it. I just gotta... There, maybe. There. There. If I can actually select it. Step backwards. Gooby, what are you doing? Experimenting! Okay, I think that's alright. Just a little bit over here and I think I'm good. Evangelion is overrated. Fair enough, that is your opinion. Alright. Overlay. That looks cool. Soft light. Vivid light. Don't worry, I'll play with it. Hard mix. Ooh. Difference. Hey Fire Skulls, welcome. I usually go with screen, but screen doesn't always work. Screen, color dodge. I might go with this, so just... Fair enough. I'll obviously be playing with this for a little bit. Screen, soft light. I kind of like soft light. I really like hard mix actually. I might just blur it a little bit because I like blurring. Blur a little more than that. Maybe. And opacity. Some shows through a little bit stronger. Overlay. I think I'll have to go with screen. I can do a mix. I can do screen for some and overlay for the rest. And then hard mix. Yeah, me likey. Then of course I'll have to do some other bits. Let's see what happens when I go up. Let's put it over everything. I want her suit to show a little bit more. I'm going to do this and just make it on her suit. Nope, I've never created any Pokemon. I'm not that creative. So hair, face, neck. I just want it on the suit. Just the suit. Select. Yeah. And delete. Yep. Now play with the suit. Oh, bummer. That's way too much. But I just wanted a little bit more on the suit. 9. Might do screen actually. Overlay. Well, screen. See, there's a lot of things to play with here. What time is it for you? It is 4:08. Hot mix. Hee hee. Kind of want more on the face. AM or PM? It is PM. If it was AM, then that would not be good. Dolan would probably be having go at me like, please go to sleep, wife. One more for the face, because I want the face to show through a little bit more. Now I delete everything else, just select the face, and delete everything else. I'm gonna call this face. Face. Light. Peanut butter ice cream? I've never had it. So, inverse, delete, and concentrate on the face. Face light. Hehe, way too bright. But if I do it to about that. See, playing is fun. Might reduce that a little bit. It looks a little bit similar to Samus. It might have been inspired, I don't know. There's still a lot to do. Much to do. I'm just playing with the basics right now, just getting a bit of a look. I have so many layers now. Just what do you do with each one? Play. I'm completely avoiding doing the other layers because I'm smart. I think I still have coffee. It's a lot of layers I'm going to have to go through later. How many layers do I have? Upwards of a few. I'm so smart. Not. Wow, how cool does that look just with that? No worries, Emphail. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. I hope that you get the package in the mail very soon. I mean, they said that they've shipped it, so hopefully soon. I mean, maybe I could just... I mean, that looks pretty cool. It's kind of pastel-y almost. I mean, it's not the be-all and end-all look, but I think that looks kind of cool. File. Save. And I will save a version of it, because I think that looks pretty cool like that. Again, pastel-y. Zuka S1. I mean, you can have different versions of the same drawing, there's nothing wrong with that. And go back to... And there's still a lot to go. I haven't even scratched the surface. Started my shadows, it's got a base for my shadows. Got all these highlights, which will help. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars, on a collision course. I'm a satellite, I'm out of control now. The sex machine ready to reload. Get out of mom, gonna get into trouble. Play. Save. Thanks, Carter. Cool, happy birthday. Look at that, that looks so weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm weird. I'm not really a gamer. I'm sorry. I know that it upsets a lot of people. Well, annoys a lot of people. It's like, Gooby, what games do you play? None! I play a couple. But not really. I like doing this light thing that I've been doing recently. Overlay. Green. And now this will be the new dodge or something. Maybe hard mix. Whoa, way too weird. Vivid light. Fair enough, sir. Alright, see Silverclaw, please look after yourself. Green light. I have fun. Green light. Hot mix. I work nowhere. Cool. I'm glad you have fun. Fair enough. It's not a competition. It's not about who's been here the longest. It's about having fun. I know some people think, hey, Gooby, that's corny, but that's exactly how I feel. Oh, favorite you. No. You. Sweetie. Save. I think I'll play games soon. I mean, I've gotten this to a point. I mean, it's not done yet, believe me, but it's looking alright, in my opinion. It's getting there bit by bit. See how it looks without the shadows. So yellow. Yellow's cool. Okay. Save again. And do you guys have a preference of what game we play first? Hey, Ian. Like, I know you say, hey, Gooby, it's your choice, it's your stream, but I care. But I will need to get my iPad Drawful too. We did play that last time. So I'll just wait for a little bit of input. See you, EJ. Look after yourself, alright? I don't care because I don't play. Fair enough. Quiplash. Looks like Quiplash is the winner so far. So that's probably what I'll end up playing. Quiplash. Alright, looks like it's going to be Quiplash. No, I don't really need my iPad for this. I'll just do it on my computer. Whoa. Where the Jackbox? Change the name. Quiplash is basically you get given a quote and you try to come up with a funny answer. The funnier answer gets more points. Steam. I'll do Jackbox Party Pack 3. Hopefully we'll get some good ones. I'm just going to save this as Asuka Shadow 2. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. Steam. I'm all over the place, like, gotta do this, gotta do that. Okay, start. Quippy dash. I don't know how many games we're gonna do. Why does that look so much better on my monitor? I'm just saying that. I have so much stuff to go through. Ah, this one's funny. Hee. Oh, I'm a monster this time. Hey, Vaughn. Welcome. Game screen, which I will have to change. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. There we go. Waiting for all players to join. Yes, I know that. This game treats me like, but I know what I'm doing. guys are quick. Alright, everybody's in. If you didn't make it, you can join the audience and you can still vote for people. Is that a little bit loud? Press the cancel button if you want to cancel the game. I'm not that mean.
Let's play Quiplash, shall we? Everybody strapped in? Good deal, let's do it. Remember, anybody can join the audience at any point during the game.
Oh, I was going to say something, but I don't want to say that because... Yikes!
This is round 1. I'm going to beam 2 prompts to your device. Answer them however you choose. What you type goes up against what someone else types, and everyone votes on the winner. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go!
My answers are very vague. I apologize in advance. See, sometimes I come up with clever answers and other times I don't. Gee. Well, sometimes you just get lucky.
Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. All right, let's get to it. First off, the saddest thing to say with a voice full of helium. Okay, choose your favorite.
I don't know.
Next in the hopper, the only way out of Mississippi is to blank. Vote now.
I'm playing on my laptop.
Actually, if you die in Mississippi, you are both dead and in Mississippi. And next is the worst song to lose your virginity to. Vote away.
K-pop or Vocaloid. I only know one of those songs. I don't... That'd be weird.
Moving on. This just in a stunning move, Bill Nye the Science Guy has given up his signature bow tie and instead will now wear blank.
I can picture the answers already. Oh.
Get to voting.
I was not expecting those, but okay. I love the kitty. Why can't I be the kitty?
Up next,
right
proposed new Olive Garden slogan. When you're here, you're blank.
Dead.
Ready, set, vote.
Oh, Bert,
Moving on, the quickest way to rid yourself of a tapeworm.
ew.
Okay, vote. Next on deck, a great name for a real estate agent.
Huge ass.
And vote. Next one, a surprise benefit of all the wind in Chicago. Vote on your devices.
Oh, clever people, clever people. Quiplash. Woo! That was weird.
Round 1 is in the books. Let's see the scores. On to round 2, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say.
There we go. There's my answers. They're lame, but they'll do. The cat looks so bored, like me. What am I doing here? Poor Dolan. Went all the way to the warehouse to pick up the merchandise, and there was no one there. Guess I'll have to go earlier tomorrow. That still sucks, though. What's I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna put in my...
Let's see what we got. The first prompt is, what Sonic the Hedgehog would trade all of his gold rings for. Okay, vote for your favorite.
I'm sorry. That is so funny because that's actually the time that my appointment is. Wouldn't that be so annoying though? Like, oh my god.
Next prompt. The dumbest use of science would be to clone a blank. It's voting time.
Alert. 2 days before. And second alert. 1 day before. I need another alert.
Coming up next, how Matthew McConaughey stays in such great shape, probably.
Maybe
Time
2
to
hours
vote.
before, that'd be good. Ew. There we go, there's my information. Another quiplash! Don't mind me, just trying to organise and make sure I
Next
don't
in
miss
line,
another psychologist appointment.
a family
Because I
heirloom
did,
you probably
because I forgot to put it in
shouldn't
my
pass down to
phone,
your children.
and I was asleep.
Put in your votes.
Both of those work, but wow! Wow, there's a few quiplashes this round. Cool! Those kind of legs will be like meow
Next
or
on the
something,
list,
but no.
the best part about a nude workplace.
Nothing, that's disturbing. Ouch.
It's voting time.
I like this one. Earth Dong never gets old when used
Next
correctly.
up, the hardest part of living forever. Ready, set, vote.
Wait, is that 2 quiplashes for me? Did I get quiplash earlier or did I just get really good answer?
Your next
I know there have been a
is,
few quiplashes, but did I get
why
one?
is life so hard? Get to voting.
Should really get Dolan to play this again someday. Everyone's voting for the same answer. Damn, another quiplash! Although I don't think everyone voted on that one.
Okay, next one.
Still a quiplash.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Oh, and also blank.
I can think of a few things.
Vote on your devices. Round 2's done. Let's see who's winning now.
I think it might still be me, but you never know. Damn, me, Hoot, Skyx, JJ, and Mike dead. Although to be fair, this is usually the
This
one
is
where I
round
lose.
3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time.
Yeah, this is the one I usually suck at.
Write a quip using these word lash rules.
Okay, this is stupid, but I'm going to write it anyway. Yep, that's my answer. It is so stupid, but I love it. This is where I'm going to lose my lead, but that's okay. I don't mind. I had fun. I don't think I've ever had 2 quiplashes in one game before, so that's a new thing for me. think I had 2.
Let's see what you've wrought. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 medals: gold, silver, and bronze. Have at it.
I like this one. What is wrong with this game? Dude, you win this game by being... what's the best word? By being lewd.
Okay, who's taking home some medals? Bronze, silver, and gold.
I just thought mine was
Let's
funny.
turn that into cold, hard points.
Dude! Oh.
And we're finished. Show me those final scores.
Holy moly! I don't think I've ever had a score like that before. Probably because of the quick flashes. Less people. I'm sorry. But there are a few quick flashes in this game. Awesome job. New players. Let's see if I can type quick enough. Yes, yes, I get it. Now let me do the thing. Dude! Not cool! Oh my god, you're not loading! No, I'm gonna miss out! What the heck is that code? Did I even make it? Yeah, I'm the kitty! I'm the kitty, I'm the kitty, I'm the kitty, I'm the kitty, I'm the kitty. I don't care if I missed out. I got the kitty! I got the kitty, got the kitty, got the kitty, got the kitty, got the kitty. I'm happy because I got the kitty. Dom, you're in charge. I can't press anything. I get the feeling this is almost a complete rematch, but I'm not 100% certain. No, there's anything wrong with that. And the kitty, and the kitty, and the kitty, and the kitty, and the kitty.
Schmitty here. Either my watch is stopped, or it's time for some quiplash.
Lame.
So those are the names you're going with, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
I have to make sure that I finish
This is round 1.
probably at
The more
5
people
because
who
I
vote
do
for your
need
answer,
to.
the better your score.
Well, you
Let's
guys
go.
know me anyway. I need to go pick up my antidepressants before the place closes. I don't care if I'm not the host. I got the kitty! One of my answers I think is good, the other one is terrible. I can't wait to see what the answers are though. It's only done that because I won recently. That's what it did. If the same if someone won the game beforehand, they give you the crown.
If you have to.
It recognized me, so it was like, yep, that's you. You're the one that won, so therefore you get the crown. I'll probably lose the crown though. I'm totally cool with that. Still fun though.
Let's start this show. Starting us off, a bumper sticker a nudist would have. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. A great way to make friends in a steam room is to remove your towel and blank. Float away.
I want to say what is it with people in sword fights tonight, but boy. Oh god, I'm having memories of the last time I played Quiplash. I'm a terrible person. I got crap for it though. So much crap for it.
Next on deck, a great pickup line to use on the person cleaning up the spill you caused in the grocery store. Okay, vote.
Quiplash!
Your next prompt is the last person you'd want to be on a lifeboat with.
Oh no! Oh, dude. Jaina! Hey, baby. You guys might get to see my kitty. You want to come up, Jaina, and say hi to people? Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, I would have voted for that. But have you... Okay.
Next on the list.
Not all of them, but some
It would be
K-pop
very
fans are
surprising if they made a movie all about the life of blank. Time to vote.
I think that'd be more interesting. Hello. This is my cat. This is Jaina. Oh my god, that's mean.
Next in line,
I love her.
a clickbait headline about cows.
Yep, makes me want to play with my pen. Here we go. Save the pen.
Vote now.
She doesn't want to play, she just wants to sniff it. Fair enough. But yep, this is my beautiful little cat. The Jaina that Dolan has mentioned once or twice. Face. I'm just trying to give you guys a good look at her face. There, there's her face. Yeah,
Moving
face.
on. What a rich jerk drinks champagne out of. Vote away.
You're not even playing with it, you're just staring at it. Good girl. Oh, the cat's so mad. There you go, Jaina. Is that what you want? Yeah. Yeah.
Up next, life hack. An ordinary melon baller can also be used for blank.
It's fine.
Get to voting.
As far as I'm aware, this pen is fine. It's sturdy. I gotta. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm not gonna yeet the cat. She's being peaceful right now. Yeah, you're being peaceful? Yeah.
Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead.
Won't be me. That's cool. Jules, well done. I didn't read the others. No, don't yeet the cat.
It's round two
Love
time, and everything's worth double. Don't let those points go to waste.
Oh, I got behind her ear and she likes it. I'm a terrible, weird person, I'm sorry. Oh, if I could take that back, I should take that back. It's not a competition to be the first to finish, because to me that usually just means I've half-assed my answers. Just like that time.
Hurry up! Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything.
This will be the last game, I should probably call it after this. Otherwise, I'm not going to have enough energy to go and get my pills, and I need my pills.
Prompt number 1 is a strange thing for a ghost to whisper in your ear. Okay, select your favorite quip.
I'd say, what is this thing about buttholes, but hey. Some people can be, but they know what they're doing. Them's the smartest people. Well, it was nice that I could, you know, show you my cat before she decided that she didn't want to stay around
Okay,
anymore.
next one.
Quick pat,
Your
and then left.
awesome new witness relocation program name.
Ah, that is completely up to you. What normally works for your channel? I think I know who wrote that. Much appreciated for the callback. Why do I tell you guys stories? Yep, I knew it was you. I don't know why I tell you guys things.
Next prompt. A job you'd be surprised requires a urine test.
A lot of them?
Time to vote.
I can say right here and now that that is not a thing. I mean, I know it's a joke, but it's not a thing. I don't know how Dolan would be able to test people that are overseas anymore. That'd be a weird thing to send in the mail. A lawyer. Yeah, that's a good one.
Coming up next, the title of the worst book to read on a toilet. Put in your votes.
I'm not too sure what that is, but I'm sure that's a better answer than mine. Yeah, I remember. That was a fun prank though. Especially when we freaked people out. 3 people voted. I guess that means that either no one was noticing or no one wanted to vote because they didn't like the answers.
A weird plan.
Sometimes I don't vote if I don't like the answers, or if I can't choose.
It's voting time.
That's horrible. That is terrible. I know the Narwhal song because my sister was very much on Tumblr a lot.
Something enthusiastic you would yell at a Smash Mouth concert.
Somebody once told me.
Vote on your devices.
Pro tip, if I think both answers are bad, I won't vote at all. Oh. Oh, no, I shouldn't. I should pick the other one. Oops. Actually, I don't know. I don't know.
Moving on. You know you have a shady landlord when blank. Okay, vote.
Oh, I can think of something. I thought something better. That is playing with things a little bit. No, I know what I would have put down.
You might want to talk to your child if he names his teddy bear blank. Ready, set, vote.
That is horrible. Their name is Jared. Yeah, no, I knew that was the wrong they are. There. That wasn't my answer.
Apparently my thing now is play 2 games and then put stream. But to be fair, I do have to buy something, and I don't want to run out of time. Slash run out of energy.
That's it for round 2. Let's see those scores.
Domino, the Jules, Dark Lord, Ian, and someone else I didn't see was 4th. Round 3.
That's
West
right,
round.
it's round 3, the last lash. Look alive, because you're all getting the same prompt this time.
Bum, bum.
Here's your word lash task.
Hey, Silver. I am so not with it anymore.
Let's see those quips. Give out your medals now.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. I thought of something better. Damn it. It wouldn't have won, but I did think of something better.
Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals. Bronze. Here's the silver. And the gold. Medals are nice, but points are even nicer.
Hey! Tainted metal. Could have worked.
All right, that's it. Time for the final
You know
scores.
she's forgiven me for that, right? She has since also stolen my chips. So, we're even. Ooh, well done, one. Congratulations. Good job, mate. Let's see. I just want to see what the top answers were. I think there were a couple of 100s, weren't there? Or was it just the one 100? The one 100. Woo! No more. I'm going to go here and turn it off. Because I am the smart goob. Back to the Asuka that I was working on beforehand. It's just a quick mini chat if you guys wanted to chat just before I finish. If not, then coolios. Yeah, there's a lot of answers. It's cool though. Alright, see ya. Japan was incredible. I mentioned it before, but no, it was great. Beautiful place. It'd be great if that could be a regular holiday spot. Maybe not necessarily Akihabara, but just somewhere in Japan. Hopefully a place where there's a lot of geek merchandise, because that is just fantastic. Alright, see you, Dom. It's pretty much your birthday. Awesome, happy birthday, dude. And then I get another song stuck in my head. I thought there was too much hentai. Where's the hentai? I don't see no hentai. Nope, not a clue. Not a clue, but that's not our fault. See, there's just one little itty thing I'm going to do here. Doesn't have to stream it. I mean, I could easily turn the stream off, but I'm just going to do this while I've got it here. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. More blur. Not that much blur. Yeah, I like that. Blur. Just want to blur it a little bit, that's better. And this one too. Just a bit of blur. Oops, that's not good. Any other questions before I go? I'm pretty much just going to be heading to the pharmacy after this and buying my drugs because I need them. Actually, I might blur that more. It's alright. I hope you have a nice rest of your birthday. And that things are good, nothing bad happens. Well, I mean, you know, bad things do happen, but hopefully it all goes well. Now I'm pretty happy with this so far. I mean, there's still a lot of work to do, but I'm not going to complain. It's been fun. Any other questions or anything before I head? I like them. I like bananas. Stay out of trouble. Well, that's some good advice to give. Stay out of trouble. Yes, staying out of trouble is very good advice. Yeah. Awesome. In terms of, not that everyone here is, you know, on Patreon or anything, but in terms of a Patreon stream, I'd like to say next week, but I really don't know what my sleep pattern's doing. I mean, I'd like to at least start at 11 or 12, and if I'm waking up at 1 o'clock, then that's not going to work. So I need to reset my sleep pattern or stay up for a long time and then wake up early. But Dolan has to wake up early as well because, hey, I can't stream if I don't have the bedroom to myself. And that's just a weird fact. I gives the weird facts. Do you like It? As in It? I've seen It. I've seen both of them. I quite liked it. It's funny saying It for all of it. No, I enjoyed It quite a bit. I'm not really a fan of horror, but it's got a good story, so I'm fine. That's okay. I'm pretty much done anyway. I'm just having a quick chat with anyone who wants to ask me questions quickly. I don't know if that's Dolan or the housemate. It could be either. Either way, it's cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to go to the pharmacy, get my drugs. If there's any raids around, I'll probably do that, and then I'll come back and do some more art. I'm pretty happy with my Asuka so far. Ah! Yeah! Spiders creep me out, so that creeped me out. It's funny how a lot of people say that a lot of the creatures in the movie aren't that scary. Dude, I'm a wimp, it scares me! So even if you find it lame, I'll still find it scary. Just go into OBS quickly, so yep, that's good. It scared me. Fair enough. See? You're like me. You might not be as much of a wimp, but yeah, I'm a wimp. I know I'm a wimp, but I own it. I'm honest. I try to be. Yeah, so this has been going for about 2 hours and 35 minutes. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you for coming. I would like to stream again this week. It might be later, it might be earlier. I don't know. Depends on when I wake up. Nah, I do think that It is scary personally, but I know that there are some people that can watch it and they're like, oh, that wasn't that bad. I was right. Alright, thank you for being here. I might catch you guys in Discord, and if not, I'll see you next stream, so that'll either be tomorrow or the next day. I want to stream at least a couple of times before I go to MadFest. And who knows, maybe I'll do I'm not really much of a vlogger, but maybe I'll do a quick little thing about MadFest. I might even, you know, talk about Japan a little bit more. I don't know yet. Yep. Anyway, I am going to go now before I ramble myself into a corner and make myself out to be I don't know, weirder than what you guys know me as. So, yeah, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you guys next time.